Hi there, my name's Dahwap. I'm doing Fucked Up Fridays again, and this week we will be talking about street smarts versus book smarts. So growing up, I always thought that street smarts were more essential than book smarts. I always knew a lot of Asian kids who pretty much just always focused on school and they had like no knowledge of anything else except for their studies. I always thought sort of like in a way I was smarter than them, but I've now come to the conclusion that street smarts is just another word for common sense. It's common sense, the things that I know and then they don't know. I feel like both are super important for whatever you choose to do, but there's also those things that they don't fall under street smarts and they don't fall under book smarts. They're just things that you should know. They don't help you get a better job. They don't help you do this or do that. They're just things you should just know these things. So here's one example. I was in a group of friends and we were talking about inspirational people. I bring up JFK, and one of the girls asks me, "Who's JFK?" And I was genuinely surprised that she did not know who JFK was. I was like, "You really don't know who JFK is?" And she's like, "No, I have no idea who JFK is. Is he important?" Yeah, he's pretty important. And sarcastically, I asked her, "Do you know who Martin Luther King is?" And she gave me the best response ever. She said to me, oh, he's that black guy." Like, it's just things like that. Like, knowing who he is, you should just know who Martin Luther King is. You should just, it's in, like, human decency to know who he is. I'll give you another story. So I had a friend once that we used to talk about a lot of things. I haven't seen him in a really long time, but we used to talk about mostly politics, and I love discussing politics. It's just fun to me. I don't know why. So he and I one day were discussing inspirational quotes from very famous, very historical figures. And one of the quotes that he brought up that he really enjoyed was, "An eye for an eye makes the whole world go blind." And I said, "Oh yeah, that's I love Gandhi quotes." And he says, "Gandhi? Who's Gandhi?" And I was like, you don't know who Gandhi is, really?" And it was like, I would be less surprised if it was someone else, but this guy, he knew a lot about politics, and I felt like he would know who Gandhi was. So as I'm about to explain who Gandhi is to this person, another one of our friends comes along, and we'll call him Baka. Okay, he's extremely book smart, but he doesn't know jack shit outside of that. He has a decent amount of common sense, but he doesn't know these things. So Baka comes in and says, "Hey, what are you guys talking about?" And I said, "Oh, can you believe this guy doesn't know who Gandhi is? Well, he doesn't know who Gandhi is, him of all people." And Baka says, "You don't know who Gandhi is? You idiot." My friend looks at Baka and says, "Well, you don't know who Gandhi is? You fucking don't know. Yeah, you have no idea. I know who Gandhi is. You don't know who Gandhi is." I'm pretty sure at this point, based on his like tone and his body language, that he has no idea who Gandhi is. But I just wanted to confirm what I already knew, and so I asked him, what is Gandhi's current occupation? And he said, Gandhi is he is a musician. And at this point, I'm still in a little bit of shock that he would take it this far. I just wanted to see how far he would take it. So I asked him another question. I asked him, what genre of music does Gandhi play? Hip-hop music. And as I begin laughing at him, he says, No, wait, he's a rapper. Yeah, now I remember, he's a rapper. So in the case of these kind of things, these things, letting him know about Gandhi and letting that girl know about Martin Luther King, it didn't help them whatsoever. They're currently in college and university. They're both doing fine. It's just that these things you should just know about Gandhi. If you don't know who Gandhi is, in a nutshell, for lack of a better example, Gandhi is like the Martin Luther King of Indian people. He freed India from the British occupation. So this is basically what he did through peaceful protests. You should just know these facts, just so you can avoid thinking that Gandhi is a rapper.